I must warn you, this video is going to be a little bit heavy. If you see this existence solely as a physical experience, this video might even be scary. But if you see life just the way it is, understand this is a spiritual world, then this video is just for you. As Cat William would say, there's a God side and there's another side. Now, those that live according to the word of God, those that live like the way the heavens, will renew their strength and grow new wings and fly just like eagles. Once you begin to take off, you're going to see the world just the way it is. You're going to get eagle's eye view. You'll be able to see demons in a plain sight. Now, when I was putting this superpower to test during my ascension, this one time, I was watching a Whitney Houston documentary. All of a sudden, this man, this entity I should say, popped onto the screen. And that was Clive Davis. When I saw him like this, I just saw a person that was possessed by a very, very powerful entity. Now, as I continued to watch this documentary, the story was she was dead in the hotel room. This man was throwing a party, celebrating. I thought, oh God, the sacrifice. How beautiful with me. I was even a little bit sad. And then I thought, no, these demons can't possess anything beyond this realm. Even in this realm, they cannot possess you if you know how to fight them. You know, resist the devil and I shall flee from you. Guys, today I want to talk about how to see demons in a plain sight. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Eagle. Now, how to see demons in a plain sight. When I say see demons in a plain sight, I don't mean you should expect a man with horns and a scary, scary looking entity. Whether it's demon or God, all of these guys is expressed through a vessel, which is us, which is a human being. That's why God said, I've created you in my own image. We are a very reflection of God himself. Now, depending on what you continue to feed, one will overpower the other, and this will begin to affect every area of your life. And like I said, resist the devil, and the devil will always flee from you. Once you're aware of yourself, guys, once you're aware of your power, it's like demons have no power over you. Now, one of the best ways to acquire this power, guys, is to be aware of demons so you can deal with them from distance. Now, there are people who are possessed with demons from time to time. And also, there are people who are born demonic, and there are people who are possessed by demons full time, and their work is just to go around destroying everything. Yeah, now let's get down to the points. To be honest, before I go into the points, let me get a little bit deeper in this topic. Now, people who fully embody demonic spirits, I should say, I have experienced them 3 or 4 times. Now, one of the obvious way to spot these demons, those of you who have spiritual gifts, who are empath, who are in touch with yourselves, there is a certain smell that comes from these entities. When you just enter the vicinity of where they are, guys, it's like there's a smell of some kind of dead bird, some animal, which I cannot put it into words. Those of you who know what I'm talking about. The next one, guys, is the intentions. Their intention is always wrong towards you. As as if some of them are even driven to take your life. If there's no law around, I'm telling you guys, these people will not hesitate to even bring a physical harm to you. Seriously speaking, there's this one time, let me give you a story. I come from a really large family. So growing up, naturally, I was surrounded by many, many different people, distant relatives, cousins, or whatever. At one time, I was with this family member. This is when we were kids. Our frequency clashed so much, I tried to get away from him by running away. As I was trying to run, a car almost took my life, really. I stopped and I pulled back like this, and the car swerved. If I just continued, maybe, I don't know what would have happened. But the most interesting thing with that story was, as soon as I turned around like this family member was smiling as if he was happy. You see what I'm saying? That is somebody that has a bad intention in their heart. If you got people like this, guys, let me tell you something. Do yourself a favor and get them out of your life immediately. You'll be much more richer, happier, and peaceful because of it. Now, let's get down to the points. So now, what is the characteristics of somebody, that embodies a demonic spirit that is in your life? Guys, the first one is they're usually quiet and unaffectionate. It's like they don't show you any affection, and they are very quiet around you. Now, this can be a little bit confusing for untrained eye. Now, because people sometimes can be naturally quiet. I'm becoming like more quiet myself nowadays. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. But the key here, guys, they are not affectionate towards you. A good man, that is a God's man, a quiet man, you know, he will show you affection from time to time. He'll tell his family, I love you. He will tell his woman, baby, you are so, so good to me. You know? But the devil's chosen, nothing. No affection, no words, just silence. When you got a person like this, guys, understand that is a demonic spirit and get them out of your life immediately. The second sign, guys, is your frequencies is always clashing. Yeah, it's like your vibration doesn't match. It's like you always get into altercation. It's like there is some kind of an easy energy in the air whenever you're around those people. Let me tell you something. Don't ignore that sign. Energy is everything. In fact, you should not pay attention to people's words, titles, nothing. Just look at the energy. And most importantly, see how they make you feel. Yeah, there was also another family member. I will feel so uneasy wherever they're around. Nowadays, I look back, I cannot even believe I entertain those kind of people. But you live and learn, guys. If your frequency is not connecting, guys, there's nothing to talk about here. Get them out of your life. You know, moving on is intention. Intention is everything, guys. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. You know, just like I shared that story in the video about how this family member was like smiling and all this when I was almost getting hit. You know, that is, guys, somebody that has a bad intention in their hearts. Seriously. When you find all of this out, do yourself a favor, guys. Separate yourself from these people. You know, you'll be better for it. Yeah. And let me give you one more point on this before I close this video. That is, they always seek power. Oh, yes. And when it comes to finances, they are so, so frugal. It's like they save every penny. It's like they got a plan to make some business become rich. Well, let me tell you something. There's a good reason behind this. And that is, that wealth will be directed towards other people's suffering. You should think about money, guys. Money is a tool that you can use to like expand your ideas or do whatever it is that you want. So money makes things easy. Since there's a lot of people struggling, if you got money, you can almost, you know, do things to people that will make them suffer. Now, since these demons have possessed this individual, he's obviously not in control of himself. All he's seeking is power. Why? These entities can make other people suffer through this person. That does sound like our world, guys. Does that sound like our leaders? Does that sound like our businessman? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. Have a good day. Bye-bye.